What did that? Oh, that was Ryan. Ryan did that?
Yeah.
Can't have nice things.
Our sales guy decided to rent the Jenny and just wreck it.
Looks like he's working for free for about a month.
Well,
or two.
That wheel definitely looks as though it is pretty far back.
Yo, you're making a hole.
Back up and take another bite of it.
Yeah, use the bumper to scoop the rocks back.
Yeah, self-grading. I like this little outside setup a lot. It's just nice and cool out here. There's a breeze that goes through. There's a lot of that natural light, and we can blast our music and not interrupt the guys on the phone. So I like that. The only thing we're missing is Alexa, and Joel canceled it. Thanks, Joel. Yeah. Subframe's cracked on it.
This is straight, and this is completely tweaked this way.
Yeah. Gonna need new subframe.
How would it go that way?
It's a good question.
Well, the torsion point pushes this way. It's gonna have to find a weak point somewhere. I'm surprised that this wouldn't bend first, though.
All right.
Unfortunately, it's the cross member.
Wow. PBM too strong, huh?
PBM too strong.
This straight. This completely kicked out that way.
So by going forward, it pushes the caster back?
Well, by pushing this wheel in from the pivot point there, it moves the wheel back.
Yeah. So subframe, not PVM.
Now the PBM arm actually looks perfect. Like if you look at the angle of this and the angle of this, it's got a little bit more pitch to it, but that pitch mostly just comes from this being tweaked. But both of the heim joints look straight. This bar is still perfectly straight.
Hey PBM, don't make it so strong next time.
Yeah, right.
It's more work to take it all apart to put all your stuff back on.
Yeah, taking out a
Just
subframe.
make this a little weaker.
Replacing subframes instead of replacing an arm?
Yeah.
What's leaking here though?
Whoa. It's a big leak.
Needs a whole new front cross member because it's bent, and I don't think we're going to be able to bend it back. Both of the heim joints are bent. The lower coilover cup is bent. Found an oil leak, probably unrelated to the crash, but it's leaking, so we're going to fix that. And the lower coilover cup for the BC. We're going to see if we can get one of those.
You leave Chris unsupervised and a whole driveline just gets put back in, along with an angle kit.
An angle kit, this pretty thing.
And there goes our tutorial.
Yeah, we might have to do that on another one.
Yeah, it's not like we won't have another Corvette.
So now we got to just put our brakes on and bleed brakes, bleed clutch, bleed hydro, put exhaust on, fill up fluids, and Cricket's got to fix the radiator support, make seat brackets for the thing, and make a harness bar for it. That guy right there. Morning. Let's get it.
And you gotta work on like 20 other cars.
Yeah. Well, our motor for the E46 from Texas Speed should be here today or tomorrow. So we're trying to get this and the Genesis done in the next day or two. So when that motor shows up, we can just focus on doing that.
Okay. We got plenty of things to do.
Lots to do. So everybody seemed incredibly concerned that we didn't put any brake pads in our dual caliper setup. So we brought our special boy in from Canada with an overnight delivery.
What's up? Got some brake pads and a clutch delay valve.
All the way from Canada?
All the way from Canada.
Including yourself?
Including myself.
You came in on your Moose?
Yeah, my Moose. It took a couple days by Moose, but we got here.
A couple days by Moose.
Okay, how do you put in brake pads?
Let me
You
pull them
don't,
out.
that's the secret.
How do you put them in?
So put these brake pads in, pull out your cotter pins, and then they just slide right into each side. That. Put your cotter pin through, and voila, you have brake pads. Now you can stop. Maybe.
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 All right, so we just got our battery from O'Reilly's, and now we're gonna make sure our connections are decent. Yep. Let's give her a fire up. That's way too quiet. I don't like that at all. Way fine.
Nice right here.
It ain't nice right here.
Hi.
Hey.
What's going on?
Oh, you know, just fixing all of Ryan's destruction. But this thing is actually rustier than we expected. You look at like the edges of all this stuff and all these bolt heads, like everything is rusty. So the steering column's not being fun to come off of here. So Donnie's chiseling away at it, getting all the scale rust. Got the body kit for that thing mounted.
What?
Our boy Josh came over and...
That's a wide body now?
Yep. He's got a Big Duck Club kit. And so Josh came over and he fixed the corner that was broken from shipping. And now Cricket marked it because he's going to trim it down just to make all the gaps and stuff kind of consistent with the door and the hood and the bumper and all that stuff. So he's taking those off and he's going to shave them down. Then we can drop those off to paint. That's one less thing we have to worry about. Our crate motor is supposedly showing up today between 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. So that's a pretty broad window. So we're going to try and have this done by the time that the motor shows up. Lots and lots of stuff.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. That's all we do around here, stuff and things.
Especially Donnie.
Joel, you want to see a cheat code for body kits for people who end up buying anything from Big Duck Club to Street Fighter? We use self-tappers to start it. So you set it up, you'll tape up the kit, use your self-tappers for pilot holes. Once you're done with that, you just unscrew it. This hole is big enough for a nutsert, and then you take the hole that's drilled into the metal, drill it bigger, put a nutsert through it, and your kit's done. There's no having to reline it up. Once you set it with the self-tappers, you just take and resync it with the nutserts and bolts right up nice and clean. If you want an idea of what it's gonna look like, go look at Duarte's yellow car. We did the same thing with it, just self-tappies and then nutserts. Came out perfect.
So we got this nice Harbor Freight engine support bar. There are either two ways to hook it up. There's two little hooks that go down the end here that are threaded with a little collar on the top, and you wrap it around the headers or on any lift point on the motor, like header bolts or any holes on the side of the engine. This one had two factory lift points on it, so we used a ratchet strap here so we don't chop up the wiring harness or anything like that with the chain. We tighten it up just enough to where it lifts off the motor mount so we know that the engine's supported. Then we can take the cross member out without having to pull the engine. Bring her back up, Donnie. Beautiful. I mean, in the amount of time allowed it, have that big block on it. Well, no, because there's going to be a jump. So we raised the car, this coilover, top was bent, rod was bent, and our lower cup, you can see, was bent. So we couldn't even get the shock body out of it. So we replaced this one. We have a whole nother set for spares. We also have a whole nother PBM set for spares. Raise the car up an inch in the front, probably 3/4 of an inch we're going to do in the back, just because it's different lift ratio. So then we're probably going to test it and send it off of the old jump today, just to see what happens.
You have to.
I mean,
it's got to hit
either
it
we break it
point.
here or they break it there, and we find out what's going to break. I mean, this PBM kit's pretty solid, though.
Who's driving this car?
Redneck?
Racer Miata.
Racer Miata?
Redneck is driving this car.
Rodnock?
Yeah. Rodnock.
It's foreshadowing. But yeah, we're trying to kind of get the caster and stuff set because of how much we raised the car. The back of it was already hitting the wheel well. So we brought this side more forward. Camber, we adjusted in just a little bit more because when the suspension droops, it loses camber. So
It actually added camber by doing that.
yeah, by pulling the caster forward a little bit. So we changed this fender. We got a new headlight for it. Got to swap some stuff over from our old crusty bumper to our new bumper. Or that new bumper, nice shiny boy. And thankfully they were already white, so that made it a little bit easier.
Just keep it dirty so you don't notice the difference.
This we're gonna leave. That's a point of pride. Good?
Good and tight.
All right, so we're gonna test our sweep. We gotta get this thing on the floor and kind of see where everything goes, and then we gotta put the toe plates on it because how much we lifted it's probably gonna be towed in a little bit, so we gotta tow it back out. But first, we gotta do the rear. The rear is gonna be a lot less fun to align. Can you see the sweep?
A lot of angle.
Oh, we got plenty of room. All the way back.
Never hit that when it's on the ground.
It's a lot of angle.
It's a decent bit of angle.
Donnie did not spill one drop of water over here.
Gotta love these flat
Cold plate. Cold plate. The only way to align a car. You don't need an alignment rack. All you need is toe plates. You can get it close enough. It'll drive good.
Boy, these boys weren't joking when they said it came fully dressed, huh? And water pump on here, crank pulley.
Sick, right?
Real sick.
Texas Speed was able to come in clutch. We needed to get this car ready for her, and what is there now, like 3 or 4 days left?
Yeah, 3 days to go.
This engine, I think they shipped 2 days ago, and as you guys probably know, in the parts world right now, it's really difficult. All the machine shops, anything performance related, there's crazy backlogs of orders and stuff. But we lucked out because a customer had ordered this engine a while back. It got put together, and then they bailed last minute, and they called me up. They knew that we had a little incident. And this will work out perfect. So this is a LS3 with their stage 2 cam, hardened push rods, stiffer valve springs, and then CNC ported heads. They said it should be good for, I think, 575 crank, which is what, like 480 wheel?
480, 500 wheel almost. That's plenty for this thing.
Yeah, and that'll make this now from what would have just been like a fun seat time car to a very competitive car. So if someone wanted to rent this thing for clutch kickers, you would definitely stand a fighting chance. And it's brand new and has 0 miles, so no more of that cursed bullshit. Originally we were gonna like pull parts from that, but fuck all that.
Yeah, dude, I think that's a $300 motor. But not this. This is way too nice.
I want to get a clip of me taking a piss on this thing.
Oh my god.
What the heck,
I
man?
still need to use parts.
I need to go wider, but I'll be alright. I gotta get a little closer. No. There we go. We're trying to save the battery. To the tire storage.
That was my favorite shot ever.
Fancy transition. Woo. Green car.
Green car.
Hi, Marco.
Red cars are good.
Green
Green cars
way
are
better.
also good.
Also good.
This green car is really good, huh?
Yeah, something about it.
I
Chris,
think
what
it's
do
the
you-
engine.
What are you guys doing?
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
What are you guys doing? What's this doing here?
So we have a few things to do. We got to raise the thing so he doesn't destroy this beautiful kit.
Is he gonna
Jumping
practice?
it?
Is he gonna practice today?
Yeah, we're gonna practice with this today. But we're also getting rid of this little Flexolite garbage fan setup, and we put this big Doral box on there, which is like 4,100 CFMs. So Donnie's rigging up the brackets right now. We just got to run a little bit of wiring and put this big girl on here. These things are the truth, and it's like a fully sealed, like self-sufficient unit. It even has bypass flaps built into it, so that if you're ever going faster, like the neutral air is actually moving faster than the what the fan is pulling, this will let it bypass. But when the fans are on, the vacuum of that will pull these flaps shut. It's pretty sweet.
Good stuff.
I don't know what's going on up here.
Yeah, we added a couple cylinders, you know, for reliability.
Yeah, they like cut a JZ in half and then did like a V. It's just crazy that Duarte spent all this money to get this car just for me to drive it in first spec.
To fail.
Why?
He only gave pointer to Johan.
He only gave pointers to Johan?
Just like, screw him.
It's because you already know. You got this. Do it.
Love that.
I think so.
So if you're watching, you saw Duarte broke his arm in the rear. So, got the Serial 9 in stock right here for him. Good to go. What else do you need?
What was that noise?
It like debeated and reseated. Bro, I think your tire debeated and then reseated itself.
Yeah.
I hope that's like film.
Yeah.
Yeah. The problem is I'm hitting second and then have to initiate. Yeah, that's His e-brake was stuck up.
What a disappointment. Right when I was getting happy and getting into it, then boom, look at it. Sad now, it's sad.
Anything nice around here.
No, man. What was that, 3 jumps?
No, like 5.
5 jumps, it felt like 2. When you know when you get in it, you just want to keep going. And
Yeah,
like,
you almost hit
yeah,
us. You literally went blind.
Yo, I didn't go, but I was trying to make smoke like I promised. You gotta send it, right? There's only one way, so.
Aim for the tree.
I was trying to aim for the tree and jump this tree behind you, so.
Alright, Craig, you want to end this video for us?
We have 3 days to finish like 3 more cars before the LZ Invitational. Duarte just broke his IS, so now we have 4 cars we have to fix beforehand. Gotta finish this Corvette. And we just watched a tire debead and rebead in one shot. What did he say?
No.
I don't know.
Did not break it, the ramp broke the car.
Oh, the ramp broke it. Sorry. Oh, so it's my fault.
Yeah, it's your fault.
Totally my fault. It's all right. I'm gonna end up fixing it anyway. So here we go. Like, subscribe, comment. Y'all.